Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Talks with TK. We're officially 1 month in, guys, and you guys have been so supportive. It means the world to me, man. Since we embarked on this journey, we have now sat down with three, about to be four different streamers to learn a bit about them beyond the screen and a bit about their journey as a streamer. On today's episode, we have a special guest from over in the UK. Nothing but positive vibes in his streams. I love this dude. I love everything he's about. Without further ado, let's get right into it. My boy, none other than LogeyBoiii. Let's go. What's up, dog? I
Let's
appreciate you
go,
trying
bro.
to do this, bro. Let's
Yeah,
go.
man, of course. I'm happy to help, man. How you doing?
Absolutely. I'm doing
As
well,
Papa
bro.
said, I am a Logie boy. I'm a streamer.
Hell
I
yeah.
play everything. So, big up. Thank you so much for having me on.
Of course,
Papa, I
bro,
appreciate it.
course. I look
Legend.
forward to it, man. Yeah, bro. Like I said, I started off, man. If you if you want to get into anything extra about yourself, bro, floor is yours before we get into these questions. World's yours, man.
I mean, what's there to say, really? I'm just trying my
Yeah.
best with this streaming stuff. That's it. I just wanted to make a difference. That was my main goal when I started this. I thought there was
Hell
too
yeah.
many. It's just too many people that aren't really, role models at all, to be honest. And I wanted to sort of try and be a change, But
No,
little did I know
absolutely.
that there's other people that are also like me as well, and that is a comforting thought. I like that.
Absolutely. Hell yeah, bro. You
Like
you built
yourself.
quite a community, bro. I've had the privilege of spending some time in your streams and
Of
shit,
course,
man.
man. I love them
It's,
all. They
yeah, you
are
got a great
amazing.
group of
Love you
people.
guys. Love you guys. But yeah, nah, that's a big thing for me. Just community, making sure I build a space for people where they can just feel safe and just be themselves and take their minds off, like, all the bullshit going on, because we all know there's a lot of bullshit going on. So,
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
it's,
Say the
it's good.
same.
It's good to be a breath of fresh air, which I'm sure you get as well.
Absolutely, bro. Nothing hits harder than when when somebody in your community reaches out to you and says that you were that for them that day. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that is true.
yeah.
That is true. I always said to myself, like, if that ever happens, I feel like I've made it. Do you know what I mean? And it happened pretty quickly, so I'm grateful for
Yeah.
that.
Hell yeah,
It
bro.
was great, but
Absolutely.
you just gotta try your best.
Not me over here looking for my damn questions. Here we go.
That's okay.
I like to keep them in the background. I let them flow, you know what I mean? But I like to keep them in the background in case I miss one because I do want to cover all the bases.
I feel you.
But hey man, first question, were you always a gamer, bro? Like, were you always in the
Yeah, yeah. To be fair, since I was 4 years old, I started playing video games in 2005. So my first video game as well, I could even remember it. It was Star Wars Battlefront 2 for the original Xbox in 2005. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah,
That's
that was
what's
my
up,
first
bro.
one, and then that just got me into it. But I didn't really play like story games for like a long time. I played arcade games and like racing games to start with
Yeah.
a lot. But then as I got older and wanted to branch out more to like other things, and it's better to branch out to other games. So now I've
Yeah, for sure.
accumulated a fat library and a lot of experience. So it's cool. I'm grateful for it.
If you had to pick one, from that era, man, we'll say the arcade game era, do you have one that you would consider a favorite?
Ooh, I mean, probably that one, to be honest. That was Battlefront 2. I used to play the shit out of it. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
But I also played like a lot of online stuff as well. I don't know if you know about like Transformers. I don't know if you know
I've
about
never
them
played-
games.
I've never played Transformers games, no, but they sound
Yeah,
like they could be fire.
There were two really odd games that were like set on Cybertron, basically, and I used to play online on those like quite a lot. But I didn't really branch out to other games until I was like older, because I don't know, I was just comfortable playing the games that I had. Really.
Yeah, no, I get that.
I played a lot of story games, but it wasn't like I played a lot of story games like in my teens, but they weren't really. I wasn't really playing it for the story. I was playing it for like the cool factor, like prototype and things like that. If you know them
Yeah,
games.
yeah, no, I do.
So yeah, I used to
hear
play
you,
a lot
though.
of stuff like the gameplay and shit. But that's how I know like a lot of game mechanics now. I know how a lot of games work now. You know,
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
they are not alien to me at all, and I feel like I can put that to good use with the streaming as well. You know, that's
Yeah,
part of the reason why I want to be a streamer. So like a proper, just I want to go far with it. You know,
absolutely,
I
bro.
want gaming to be my life. So
Bro,
yeah,
that's the dream, right?
that is the dream.
Bro, I have people ask
That's
me
the
that question
dream.
all the time, bro, and I'm like, dude, I hope. I
Yeah,
mean,
like what's your dream job? I'm like, mate, I just want a game and make money doing it and just
you're
chill,
looking
talk
at
to
it,
people
bro.
and just
Building,
yeah, you're looking at
building
it.
this community,
Exactly.
70 hours a week. But
Exactly.
yo,
But yeah.
so I'm sure this question's definitely gonna hit for you. But you know, for gaming or for people, gaming isn't just gaming. You know what I mean? It does a lot for you, whether that be like making friends or stress relief and stuff. What would you say? You know, something that gaming has been for you more than just a hobby.
Oh, that is a good one.
Yeah,
I'd say it like taught me how to be a fucking good person and how to grow up and how to be like a proper. I don't know, like it just taught me a lot of life lessons, you know, over
for
time
sure.
in ways that like I didn't expect them to, and I feel like a lot of people relate to that as well because it just happens like that, you know. You play a game,
Absolutely.
like for me, I think the first time it ever happened to me was when I played God of War back in like 2018,
Okay.
and like
I respect it.
that game just moved my heart so much and made me just want to be like better as a person because at the time I was like it was the end of my teens, do you know what I mean? I was feeling pretty regretful about a lot of stuff, and like that game taught me like that your past just it does not define who you are, and it taught me to move on from a lot of shit, and it just came at the right time, you know, like a lot of
Yeah, isn't
games have.
Isn't it crazy, bro? Like it's like listening to a song at the right time. You can listen to the same song 100 times, but you might listen to
Yes,
it one day and it means so much more. You know what I mean?
yes, like it's
Yeah,
crazy, like it's just it happens when you're ready to receive the message, I guess, do you know what I mean?
yeah, 100%. When you're ready to embrace it that way is when you
Yeah,
recognize it
yeah,
that way. You know?
when you're ready to embrace it, yeah, that's the word. But yeah, there's other games that have done that to me as well, like Red Dead 2, like The Last of Us. I always like Ghost of Tsushima as well. I don't know if you played those, like
Never played that
great
one though.
games. Like Ghost of Yote as well. Um, yeah, like there's a lot of story games that are out. There's obviously a lot more, but we'd be here all
Yeah.
day if I was listing more. But yeah, gaming can teach you a lot about life
Oh,
that you
absolutely.
would not expect it to teach you, and this is why I'm always an advocate for gaming because yeah, people, especially non-gamers, like they wouldn't. I don't feel they'll. I don't think they'll ever understand, and it just. I feel sorry for them for that. To be honest,
Yeah. No, I agree, bro.
like you
I like
can't look at
there's
like.
the there's the people I've had in life that like you know, like judge me for being a gamer, especially in like my older years. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, you don't even
Yeah,
know. Like,
you
bro,
don't
like
even know.
some of the shit this has done for me, like for me, you know, I told you like I am kind of antisocial and like gaming has like made
Yeah,
me less. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like it's
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
and like meeting people and shit like that. Like I would have so many less friends, bro. Like less support if it wasn't for gaming. So I feel you, bro.
Yeah, yeah. It teaches you to be okay with like a lot of things, you know, that
Absolutely.
otherwise people can't really put into words because they just don't know, you know. Sometimes you need to see it in a way that translates well to like how you receive things, do you know what I mean? Like
Absolutely.
in like for example in an action game, like they don't explicitly tell you what the message is, but you watch what happens and you go through the game and that's how it makes you feel and that's how you take in the message, you know. And
And it might be
I
different
love
for
that about
everybody.
it. Yeah, and exactly. That's why everyone's into different types of games and you know different things.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Hell
really
yeah.
cool. I love it. I love gaming. I always will.
Absolutely, bro. Me
Always
too.
will. Like it's just it has to be done.
What
It's
when was it for you that you know you decided to make the move? Like when did you press go for the first time? You know, and decide to stream.
it was like a year and a bit ago now. But I started
Okay.
off on the Purple app because I was streaming from my PlayStation, and that's the only thing you can stream on from that.
Yep.
So yeah, the plan was just to build enough of a community, get a PC, so I could branch off to other things, to other like platforms. But I ended up getting a PC early thanks to like the help of a lot of, you know, close family members and family friends and stuff, and like gifts and things like that. So
Yeah.
yeah, once I got a PC, I was able to branch off to TikTok. But TikTok is kind of better for engagement, I feel. So at the moment, I'm just trying to build my community to a point that I can be happy with, and then
Mm.
branch off to other things as well, and just build it like that, like one at a time, you know. Because my
Yeah, I couldn't agree
PC's,
more.
yeah, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with TikTok though. Like TikTok is a very good growth platform.
Yeah, very good. Like, it's probably the best. It's, you know, obviously I want to branch off to other things, but I'll never abandon like the community that I've built on TikTok. But
Oh, absolutely not. Yeah.
yeah, I just need to, because my PC is not great at dual streaming, especially with certain games. So I have to really pick and choose when I stream on other platforms at the moment. But eventually, like, I want to have a good enough PC to just stream on everything all the time, you know?
Yeah. No, absolutely. That's next time I upgrade my PC. I want to try like even triple streaming. I guess it would be like because right now I'm on Purple
Yeah.
and TikTok, but I want to get on like YouTube as well. You know.
Yeah. But you just need
That's
the
the
PC.
dream, right?
You need the PC,
Yeah.
like, that's the thing.
It's not cheap either, bro.
It's
Like,
not, it's not. The hardware limits you, man. It really does. But, you know, we'll get there
yeah, bro.
eventually, I hope.
Oh, jeez, man, they got cop cars on me and everything. What the hell?
Same. I've just, like, gone into the motel to hide.
Yo. So when was it for you, Loki, when you started experiencing like growth and that creation of the community? Like, was it instant? A couple weeks, months? Like, when did
Mm,
you start seeing
well,
some?
I have a lot of, like, well, I had a lot of people who supported me when I first started out. Like, just friends, they're like close friends, you know what I mean? Like, they were my
Yeah, yeah,
first sort of followers, and then I started accumulating more on the Purple app, and a lot of people came to my streams and stuff because I was playing like a lot of story games. Um, but yeah, like eventually I just branched off to TikTok, and that's when it started to really sort of pick up a lot, especially with Acts of Blood, like because I love playing that
yeah,
game, and that game is just it just brings people in, and I've kind of like I don't know, in my opinion, if something works, then you might as well
yeah.
just rinse it a
Bro, if it
little
ain't
bit, you know.
broke, don't fix it. You know
Yeah,
what I
if it ain't
mean?
broke, don't
That,
fix it, you know. So
that's
I
me with
just
phasmophobia, bro.
yeah,
I
exactly.
use
Like
it.
we all have that game. Like every
Yep.
streamer has that game that we all go back to eventually. Like and that is like my kind of game. But I like that game because it lets me just talk to people. It lets me meet new people. It brings a lot of new people in. Like
For
it's
sure.
good. But I like
Yeah,
fighting games like that anyway. So
bro, that's like me with Faz, man. Like literally the same exact story, and I can play it with my eyes closed. So that's the other
yeah,
W. Like it
yeah.
doesn't take me away from conversation. If anything, it
Exactly.
makes me completely available for it.
Exactly. And like it's the game that I play, like Axe of Blood, it's made by like a small team of people. So I feel like it's good to help them out, because it's kind of flown under the radar a bit
Yeah,
in terms of like how many people know about it. It's been at like got Summer Game Fest and some conventions, but it's not really
I
like
remember.
massive.
I remember when we talked about it in your stream. I guess I still got to try it
Yeah,
out one of these days, bro. It looks
it's
interesting.
good. It's all right. It's just a bit like well, it's just if you like fighting games that press Y to counter, like endless sort of scrapping and a decent story, then you like that game. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, it's not finished yet, and it looks as good as it does. So you know,
Yeah,
I've got high hopes for
absolutely. See what the future has in store for
it.
it.
Exactly.
Damn. I can't figure out where the hell I sleep in this game, bro. I told you it's been a minute. I'm like looking for where to tell you to go in this game to find a
Oh
bed.
shit, you
I
left.
cannot.
It says that you left. You might need to invite me back, bro.
Oh, it says I left the game?
Yeah.
Oh
I don't know. I
shit.
might have like lagged out or something.
Yeah, let me invite you. Oh shit. Did it invite you?
It did. I need to accept it. It's so annoying. I have to like come out of the game to join it. Like, there you go.
There we go. hopefully it lets you back in here. I just got busted too, so hopefully
should do.
that hopefully does that start the new
Yeah,
round?
I'm loading up. Loaded up. Oh, what was I saying again? I can't even remember.
I think we were kind of at the end of just like talking about like the you know, the game that you were playing that brings people
Oh
in
yeah,
and stuff.
Explode.
As
Yeah,
far as
yeah.
like the building of the community and like, you know, when you
Yeah.
start seeing growth and whatnot.
It's just good.
Um,
You know, it's just a fun game, and it's something that I can play in the background while I talk to other people. Really,
absolutely.
to
Bro.
summarize, you know.
That's I don't know how Fortnite streamers and shit do it, bro, because like, you know, my community, and I'm sure you agree with this, like a lot of it's built on the fact that like I'm 100% there for the conversation. And like when I'm playing Fortnite and stuff, bro, like I'm so focused on the game, bro.
Yeah. Like you have to really play like something that you can kind of tune in and out of. I think, especially when you're trying to build your community. That's the way I do it. Like people ask me a lot to play a lot of games, and I will get around to it. But it's just like at the moment, when I'm trying to get to at least 10k, I want to play games that are a bit more niche, that bring more people in, and I can actually build a connection with people on, you know.
Yeah.
Rather than games that I have to lock in on and things like that. Obviously, I sprinkle in a playthrough here and there, but at the moment,
Yeah.
I'm just focused on building my community as much as I can.
Feel you, bro.
So, yeah.
Where you at in the game right now?
I'm at the barn, my friend.
Okay, try to come to the motel room. You know where it's at. I got a bed
I do,
here. I want
I
to see
do.
if it's gonna let you sleep. Um,
Calm.
so when you started, it sounds like it, but just curious. Like when you started, were you like, all right, this is just for fun. Let's see what happens, or did you start like, wait, I actually want to put foot to ass and like really see if I can turn this into something. You know what I mean? Like, was it?
Mate, I was so nervous, but yeah, it was like foot to ass. Like I want to fucking, do you know what I mean? I want to do this. Like I have to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I felt like it was my calling.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people.
I-
Sorry, go on.
No, I was gonna say I agree. I like, you know, you look natural when you do it, bro. Like
Thanks.
I like sitting in your streams, bro. So,
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I
hell yeah.
appreciate you being there as well, of course. But yeah, ever since day one, like people have said, like, yeah, you're made for this. Like, this is your thing. You love gaming. It's just, what could go wrong? You know, you're not a dickhead. Like, you're not someone that's like, you know, not a good person. So I've got nothing to worry about. You know,
yeah,
I just
hell yeah.
have to just not deal with negativity and just keep my eyes on the goal. You know, it's the
Absolutely,
best
bro.
thing to do.
Hey, man.
Sorry, go on.
No, I was gonna say I don't have no doubts.
Yeah.
You're
Thank you, man.
grinding, bro, and hell yeah, you're grinding, man. And you know, once again, man, like real recognize real, bro. People like you,
Absolutely.
and more people are gonna continue to, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
thank you, man. Same goes for you, man. It means a lot for you to say that. Honestly, it really does. So I appreciate that, man. A lot.
I got you, bro.
Thank
It's
you.
just the truth, bro. But yeah, so next question kind of answered itself, bro. This is a good one for newer streamers, bro. What has been your biggest struggle so far?
It's been my
Like
biggest
whether
struggle.
whether it be an internal battle or like, you know, something that happened on stream, the people you have to deal with. You feel me? It can literally be anything.
Honestly, a lot of it, a lot of all of what you just said, to be honest, there's been a lot of situations where it's been a bit like uncomfortable. I feel like I've dealt with it all well, and the community has as well. Do you know what I mean? It's just, we just roll with the punches, you know. Because I like to be very open with my community. There's not really much we can argue about, and if it gets too disrespectful, then you know how I deal with it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like someone gets kicked because we don't deal with that shit. But I'd say the main struggle that I went through was like learning how to be myself, like authentically and just properly, and just not really learning how to not care what people think. Basically, I feel like that's the main struggle for a lot of people when they start out, especially on this
Yeah.
app, because you get a lot of engagement pretty quickly, and it can be like quite overwhelming, you know.
100%. Yeah, you got to decide if you want to be a character, you know, if
Yeah.
you want to play a role or just be, you know,
Just be you.
unapologetically you. Yeah.
Like personally, to any new streamers out there, I would say just be yourself. Like don't put on a character, because people will start to pick at holes in your character, and they'll start to oh, but you were doing this yesterday and now do you know what I mean? I say as long as you're honest with people and you're just yourself authentically, you will find people that respect that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And that was another big thing for me. Like I'm not very confident in I haven't been very confident throughout my life in myself.
Yeah.
And like learning to be confident in myself and listening to the advice, to the like really nice things that people say to me, and actually feeling it as well though, not just hearing it, like feeling it too. That's another struggle. Like you might not feel like you're worth it at times, but you just gotta push through that and be like, you know what, yeah, I'm definitely worth it. Fuck
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean?
Believe the community when they're telling you. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
You know, the last person I interviewed said something to me that like really resonated with me when we were talking about like numbers and not paying attention to them. She was like, "What people don't realize, if there's 3 people in your stream, dude, could you imagine hanging out with 3 of your really good friends at the same time?
Yeah,
in real life?
yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like,
That's
damn,
the way you
like,
gotta think about it.
yeah, bro. And it's like, you know, it's only 3 people or whatever, but like, you know, those people are there for you, not for the game, not for anything else. You know what I mean? And that goes hand in hand with being yourself, bro. Like, you know, your people will find you.
Yeah,
because that's the thing, man. Certain people might not love my stream, but might love yours. And if they might not love yours, they might love the next person's. Everybody's got a different vibe, man.
Yeah, exactly. And that's not necessarily your fault as well. It's just how it goes on the internet. You know, you just gotta roll with the punches and yeah, just accept a lot of things for how they are and just try not to overthink a lot of things too. You know.
Absolutely. Will it let you sleep in this bed, bro? Out of curiosity.
Yeah.
It will?
Yeah.
Oh, W. Alright, cool. I was curious if it was gonna let us both do it, bro. We cuddling up in this motel room, dude. Don't ask questions.
Oh yeah, man. We fucking cuddling up with Papa today. Come on.
Oh, shit. In a $20 motel room, dog. I didn't know this is the way it was gonna be, look.
That's joking.
Alright, I got one for you, bro.
Sorry, man. No regrets, bro.
What keeps you motivated, bro, on a day? And you said you don't pay attention to numbers, so maybe it's something you don't deal with. But on a day or even time period where you feel like
keeps me motivated.
Or say like, you know, even if you're struggling personally and like you don't feel like you're being enough or whatever for streaming, like what keeps you motivated on those times where like you do feel like you're failing as a streamer? Like what's your method to staying up, you know, in those moments?
I think just accepting that sometimes it is a wave streaming. Like sometimes you have bad streams, sometimes you have good streams, but that doesn't reflect your quality. That doesn't affect you as a streamer. That's just how it goes. Do you know what I mean? You just gotta ride the wave. And the fact that there's a lot of people who have told me that my streams help them. And like even when people lurk, you know what I mean? Like I don't mind that because they're probably there because they're trying to take their mind off something. They don't want to talk, and that's fine. And that keeps me motivated too. I feel like it's like almost my duty. You know what I mean? Not in a bad way either. Like I love that. That's my duty. You know?
Yeah. Not in a burdening way.
Yeah, not at all. But it's like I saw a video on TikTok and someone said, if you've inspired someone, then you're obligated to keep doing that thing that inspired people, you know what I mean? Because so many people are not inspiring. I'm sorry.
No, that's facts.
But they're not inspiring. So I feel like, and that's what I set out to do as well. As I said earlier, I set out to inspire people and make a difference, and it's good to know that works. So why would I reject that when it comes my way, you know? It's like I said, it's my duty. I have to be there for people.
Bro, letting people know that it's possible. Like anything, bro. You know.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I struggle myself. I'm definitely not perfect, you know, and I'm honest about that with people. But that's not to vent and put my problems on people. That's to let people know that, you know, they might relate to what you're saying. You know what I mean? And it's just to let people know that I am a person as well, but I'm just following my dreams, and that's what I try and encourage a lot of people to do, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah, bro.
because yeah, I feel like a lot of people's priorities are in the wrong place at the moment in society. But I get it. I know why it's like that, you know.
Yeah, it's really
So
easy to get sidetracked nowadays, bro. There's a lot of distractions, you know?
yeah,
Just
exactly,
deciding which one to lock in on is, I think crucial. So,
exactly,
trying to
exactly.
help people get there is definitely a good thing, bro.
Yeah, and like a big thing for me is like, obviously I want people to get their bag and do what they need to do, but people need to love it, man. People need to love what they do and not make money the forefront of what they do as well. I feel like that's a big mistake because you're just chasing an unattainable goal, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't think anyone deserves that. So I try and steer people away from that. Not in the way that like, oh, like don't earn money, but like just make sure that you're doing what you love, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
I feel like
do it for
the
you.
people. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I just said and do it for you as well. But
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
I feel like people. I feel like that takes away from like the genuine nature of it. If you're just locked in on the bread. Like you
yeah,
said, like of course, man, it feels good to make a couple bucks, man. No one's
yeah,
saying
of
don't,
course.
but
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah, of course. That's
that
not
shouldn't be your
sugarcoating.
motivation.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. It shouldn't be. You're right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
that's the way I try and keep my mind, you know.
I agree, bro. What let me see. What do you have a favorite moment, bro, that you can think of? Like some people have that one that just shoots right into the brain. But like, since you've been streaming, has there just been like a real special moment or day or something where like something overwhelmingly like just positive happened that you'll never forget? I'm sure
Ooh,
there's been plenty,
there's a
but
lot
like
of things. Yeah, there has been a lot. Like honestly, me and my community, we get into this like flow state where we all just start talking about this one particular thing, and we all agree as well. And like, I don't know, when those chats happen, I really like that. You know what I mean? It's just such a vibe. Like, there's been so many times that that's happened, so I can't pick like one moment. But they're one of the like they're a lot of the special things that keep me going with streaming. You know what I mean? I love that stuff. It sounds really like, I don't know. I just think it's underrated having a connection with your community and just having that like vibe. You know, I think
bro,
it's
I
sick.
mean, I don't see how it's underrated because like I agree with
Yeah,
you
it's
when
like
that shit happens to me, bro. Like, it's different, bro. Like
yeah,
on
like
on nights where it's like quiet in the chat, it's fine. I'm not
yeah, of
complaining,
course, yeah,
but
of
like you
course.
said, like bro, when you have those days, it's like let's go,
Yeah,
bro.
like it's just you. It's euphoric, man. It's just euphoric. You know, it's
It
good to
really is.
be. It's just, and you've created that as well, and that's what makes it like even better. You know, the fact that
It's insane.
you can actually be proud of the vibe right now, and everyone is loving it, and you're loving it, and it's just vibes, and everything's just chill. You know, I love that. I love that.
Hell yeah.
Um, Other than that, though, I know I was saying that I'm not really focused on the money and that, but like big gifts, like I've had like some pretty mountainous gifts at times, and that's just been absolutely crazy. So when that happens as well, that's cool.
Well, you're never expecting it, bro. That's
Yeah,
that's like
exactly.
when,
You're never expecting
yeah,
it, and that's what makes it like, what, like, you want to give that to me? Like, do you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah, like it
it's
takes
crazy.
dude, I'm sure you agree with this, but like you have like 19 emotions at once. Like you want to be like, you don't have to
Yeah.
do that, but you want to say thank you, and you want to be like, that's not like, it's like
Yeah.
literally don't know what the hell to do. And it's like, oh,
Yeah.
fully
You
you
want to
just
seem
did
really
that for
grateful,
me.
but you don't want to seem ungrateful, but you don't want to seem like you're fucking
Yeah,
focused on the wrong thing. Like, it's crazy, but
bro,
I feel like that's
100%,
normal, you
man.
know? It's just,
Oh, 100%, bro.
it's normal to be happy about it because it just shows that, you gotta make your bread as well, you know?
Yeah, bro.
But
100%. We putting in work, bro. I
yeah,
see you
exactly.
on often,
Exactly.
bro. I mean, I
Yeah, I
stream.
try
I
and
know
be.
I've been putting in 30 plus hours a week since I started, bro.
I try
And
and be
like
on
that's
often.
it's a lot, bro.
That, you know what? Yeah, now that you said that, that leads back to like the question you asked before, like what's been hard about streaming, dealing with mental health as well. That is massively hard when you're a streamer, like massively hard because um, I don't know, you just feel like you're disappointing people a lot of the time, and that's like the big thing for me. Like I don't choose to be in the moods that I get into sometimes. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of people don't really understand that, and that hurts a lot of the time. And it feels
Yeah,
embarrassing, and it feels like you're not. That's when it starts to feel like I said earlier, like when you're not good enough to stream. Like that's when it
yeah,
starts to feel like that. But you gotta know that there's other people that feel like that too. This is why I'm saying it, because I'm always honest about it, because you never know who can relate to it and be like, you know what, I'm so glad that someone else gets it, because it's crazy out here at the moment, especially with the streaming. Like,
yeah, dude.
it's mad. It gets hard to keep up. I say keep up appearances, but just stay in that like flow state, good mood, you know. But
Yeah, dude. It's hard to be freaking perfect all the time, bro.
yeah, exactly.
You know
Especially
what I'm
when
saying?
especially when you get a lot of like, we all know what TikTok's like. There's a lot of people that try and wind you up a lot,
Oh yeah.
and that gets quite hard to deal with sometimes. But you know, never too hard. It's always one of them. You just gotta keep your eyes on the goal and the people that you're actually there to stream for, which is the people that are supporting you. So
Yeah, it all works out in the end, man. But
yeah,
it
exactly. But I
it's
just wanted
tilting
to,
when it happens.
yeah, it is. But I just wanted to mention that because I feel like that isn't really talked about a lot on
Yeah, no, I agree,
streams.
bro.
You
Well,
know.
correct me if I'm wrong too. Like it's kind of like, a lot of times when I'm going through shit, like, I want to actually. A lot of times I want to go to stream first and be like, "Hey guys, I need your help." But
Mm.
like, it, it's tough sometimes to do that because you're trying to be your best. So you don't want to bring this shit to their table. I don't know if you
Yes,
deal with
exactly.
that.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes,
yeah.
yes, yes. That is what
It's
I've tried to say so much. I didn't say it as well as that, but
Yeah, I feel like that's like the simple way of putting it. Like it's like, damn, bro.
yeah.
Like I really want all of y'all's advice, but I don't want to be the Debbie Downer in the room, bro.
Yes,
Like,
that's literally what I said. Like I was like, I want to be honest about how I'm feeling, like, but I don't want to like bring people down, and I don't want people to change their perception of me as well. Do you know what I mean?
feel you, bro.
Because
So you
that
don't
can
want to be a
be,
letdown, bro.
yes,
Like you
exactly,
said earlier, man. There's a lot of weight.
exactly,
It
man.
does hold a certain weight, an obligation. Like it's
Exactly, but I've got a great community. They are all there for me. I am very
absolutely,
grateful for that, and I'm there for them as well.
yeah,
Um,
absolutely, bro. That's a blessing.
yeah, exactly. It's a blessing. It's one of the many great things that I like about streaming. You
Hell
know,
yeah.
probably
If
the main thing I like about it.
so you said you've been at it about a year. How long into it was it that you switched over to TikTok?
About 10 months ago. So
Okay,
I've
so still
actually,
about a year.
yeah, I've accumulated a lot of followers in that time as well, which I'm pretty proud of. So that's
Hell
good.
yeah. What do you not? I guess not like where do you see yourself, but like if you could set a goal, for the next 10 months, exactly how long you've been streaming, what would you love to see? If we talk 10 months from now, or let's call it a year from now, what would you like to
Yeah.
see?
Um, just obviously be a lot further than I am now, but I'm obviously quite far. I want to hit
Yeah,
10k very soon. I want to hit that sooner rather than later. But you can't rush these things, man. Like Rome wasn't built in a day. We just see how it goes. I just want to be happy and just alive and just feeling a lot better than I tend to nowadays. Um,
yeah,
I'm trying to make steps to do that and just make it better for myself.
hell yeah, bro.
Just I'll get there. It's just, but that's mainly it. I feel like we'll be in a good place in a year's time.
Yeah, I got full faith.
We're
I got full
already in a
faith.
good place, but
Yeah, dude, you're killing it, dude. If
exactly. Thank you.
if so that's the 1 year thing. If you had a dream for overall, I mean, I feel like you kind of already said it, and I feel like I know the answer, but just one more time for the people in the back, bro. Like, if the overall goal happened, bro, is that to be able to reach millions and, you know,
Mate,
change a ton
honestly,
of people's lives?
I just wanna be able to help the people that I care about, and help people in general, and just make enough money to do what I love, and just anything beyond that is a fucking bonus.
Hell
Obviously,
yeah.
if it does get to that point, where I'm making obscene amounts of money and then I will do my best to help the world with it, you know, because I believe in that. That has always been my vow. I've said that since the very beginning. I won't sit on my fortune. Do you know what I mean? I feel like it's important to help other people. Um, but yeah, I just try my best to get there. You know, I'm not focused on getting to that point though. You know what I mean? I'm happy and humble in my little. You know what I mean? As long as I can sustain it, and as long as I'm, you know, okay, and my health is good, and everyone's okay, like in my community and everything, and I'm happy, you know.
Just one step at a time, man. I feel you.
Exactly, one step at a time. But obviously, yeah, once I get to that point, I'm not gonna stop streaming. Like we're still gonna keep going. So yeah, who knows?
Well, that's good to hear, man. Like, you know, you definitely have your whole heart in it, dude. That's just awesome.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
it's I have to, honestly. I don't know where I'd be without it. To be honest, like straight up, I just don't know.
I say that all the time.
It is true.
Like, I swear.
It's true. And it's I feel like people feel like it's a really cliche thing to say, but it is true. Like when your heart is in it and you know what you need to do with it and you found your purpose with it, it's a good thing, man. It's a really good thing.
No, absolutely, bro. And like, you know, it's just like anything in life, right? People find passions in things, you know. I feel like some people, it's a cliche because it's video games. You know, I've dealt with it quite a few times. Not a lot of people understand, but like, no matter what the passion is, man, if you have your whole heart in it and it's changing it for you in a positive way, that's what matters. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
like, it shouldn't matter what it is. Like, this shit has brought me back to life in ways, bro. Like, I'm such a happier person, you know? Like,
yeah, honestly, I am in ways, definitely, but I still have my, like, you know, have my issues and that. But I just, streaming helps me cope with a lot of it. Yeah, exactly. But streaming helps me cope with a lot of stuff that people don't realize, you know. So big up everybody. Honestly, I just
bro.
big up everyone.
Your community, bro. You got a dope one, man.
And yours, man. And yours.
Cheers to the continued growth, man. Last question, bro. For like, you know, I feel like for like new streamers mostly, but like for struggling streamers, for anybody, man, just a little word of wisdom, bro. You know, just words of motivation. Like if you could just tell new or struggling streamers one thing, you know, what would it be?
One thing. I would say just, well, two things actually. Always, I've said this before, but always be yourself. That's like the main thing. You have to just be so confident. You have to just be confident in who you are. I know that might be hard. It's easier said than done at times, but that is what you need to do. Do not let people treat you like a doormat, you know. Don't do it, because you're not here for that, you know. Like, you don't owe anyone anything and they don't owe you anything, so just have fun with the journey and do your best, you know. And keep your goals in mind as well. That would be the second thing that I'd say. Keep goals in mind and don't let the wrong things become the priority, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
As well. Yeah, they're probably the two things I'd say for like up and coming streamers, you know.
Hell yeah, bro. Staying locked in, man.
Do what you wanna do and just have fun doing it, you know.
Absolutely, bro. I mean, dude, before you pressed go for the first time, why did you game? Because it was fun, right?
Yeah, because it's fun. Because it's... that's what I love, man.
The stream shouldn't take away from that, man. I know I lost touch at least once in my journey, bro, you know, and, you know, but the second it starts not being just fun is when...
Yeah,
you know?
That's when you start to burn out and it gets a bit long, you know, but there is ways to prevent that.
For sure.
You know, just do what you want to do and just stay comfortable and just do your own thing, you know what I mean? Obviously, it's good to take suggestions from people and, you know, listen to what people say and maybe, like, listen to suggestions that people give you for, like, games and stuff, but ultimately, it's your decision. It's not their stream. Like, it's your stream, you know? And that's what you gotta 100%. Keep in mind. You have to just do your thing. And make people fall in love with you, not the games, not what you're doing, you know?
Yeah, Yeah, that's the most important part, bro.
Yeah.
If you switch games, you don't want to have to lose everybody, bro.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's important to just be yourself. Even if you're having a bad day, be authentic and just don't be afraid to speak up. Speak your mind about stuff, you know?
For sure. 100%, bro.
Because you never know who might be listening. But yeah, sorry.
No, you're good, bro. I love it, man. I love it, bro. It's, that's what people want, bro. They want to hear about it, man. You can tell you have passion. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing.
Honestly, I do. I've thought about this like extensively, like a lot. So yeah, big up, man.
Hell yeah, bro. Well, I mean, dude, that's all the questions, bro. I'm not in a rush to get off the game. I don't know what you're up
me neither.
to, bro.
I'm chilling.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I'm
chill,
for the people who are watching, though, we are gonna be clipping right about there. So, much love to everybody who decided to watch this episode.
Thank you, Papa. Thank you to everyone watching as well. I really appreciate it. If you made it to the end of the interview as well, big up. I hope I see you again.
Sorry, bro. These cops are shooting at me. That never happened before.
No worries.
Nah, but big W, Logie, for real, bro. I really appreciate you.
Thank you, man. Nah, that's so good. Anything to help out, man.
Yeah,
I'm happy to, bro.
Definitely did help out, bro. These, and just getting the chance to really hear different sides of different people has been so cool, bro. Like, everybody's got a different story, but they're all so interesting,
Yeah. Same with yours as well, bro. Honestly. Yeah, big up. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it. Thank you for thinking of me to bring on too. Honestly.
Hell yeah. Much love to you, bro. Honestly, you were one of the first people I thought of, bro.
Nah, thank you, man. Honestly, it means a lot, genuinely. So, I'm happy to help, man.